making good time because Joe is not here holding us back talking about Nia Jax. All right.
Yeah.
So we.
Say it.
I'm just messing around.
I'm not.
We'll see you. We'll see you next week, Joe. Man, we appreciate you. I'm sure you watching us and stuff
Tell
like
him
that.
I said it, Joe.
So our debate of the day is this: who defeats each of the current champions, guys, that we have right now? Let's talk about it.
Well, here's the thing. Go ahead and put it back up there. So, well, a few of them up here that they haven't really built a opponent for them yet. Now, the obvious ones, I'm just going randomly. I think, at some point, Rhea's going to beat Liv. Not saying it's going to happen at SummerSlam, but I think Rhea's going to get that title back. I think it's still too early, but I think Braun Breaker will beat Sammy at some point to get that title. Nia Jax will beat Bayley. LA Knight will beat Logan Paul. I don't know about the women's tag. Gunther is going to beat Damian Priest. It's almost like the tag teams, all tag teams, both World, WWE, and the women. We don't know what team is next in line to do that. And as far as Cody, I have no problem with Cody holding on to that belt until, I don't know,
until whenever.
Mania next year, maybe. I don't know. So there's nobody in line right now to really take the title.
So I'm thinking, I'm just gonna go like what you said. Cody's going to probably lose that to The Rock. I don't know why I think that, but The Rock don't need it. Because that'd be another one. But hell, they don't defend the title that much anyway, so shit, it might work for them. Judgment Day, gentlemen, there, Bobblehead and Finn, I think that AOP will do that because they're trying to build Carrion and stuff through this New Day thing. And I think that if anybody's going to beat them, it's probably going to be AOP doing that there. Liv, I'm with you on that. I'm with Mommy on that. Sami Zayn, Braun Breaker, and I don't think it's too early because Joe put me in my place. Not Joe. Sig, you put me in my place last week by saying it's not too early for him. If it's not too early for Tiffany to get the briefcase, hey, you shut me up on that one. I totally agree. So they're going to build Braun the way that we know that he's going to be, and how he's going to be a champion in the next 2 years or whatever. It starts with that IC title. So go ahead and put it on him, and now you got all kind of matches and stuff that you can put on with Braun versus everybody else who wants that title. BBL Bayley, man, it's going to be Tiffany Stratton via Nia Jax. So no, we're gonna go Nia, because that way we can build the suspense on Tiffany actually turning on Nia and stuff like that. It may not be immediately, but that's going to happen. Those are going to be your next two champions on that side of things, Nia then Tiffany, or vice versa, how you want to do it. LA Knight is going to get that belt off of Paul. I think S Squared is going to be the next women tag team championship holders. Because I think that them bringing in Sonya Deville is shut up, Sig. Shut up.
I would say that they're due. I mean, even without Sonya Deville, I think Shayna and Zoe are due for.
Yeah. If it ain't Jade and Bianca, because they didn't get pinned. Right.
Yeah. We still waiting on that rematch. Yeah.
We still waiting on that rematch. But if we had to forget it from them, I'm going S Squared there. Gunther is going to shut up, Sig. Gunther is going to be the next championship, taking it from Damien, and then DIY. Oh, Gorillas of Destiny.
Easy.
Yeah, Gorilla, easy. Yeah, easy. Yeah. Gorillas of Destiny. They're going to take those titles off of them one day. So that's who I got. Anybody else got anything different, man? Where
I agree with everything you said, Ricky, but I'm going to throw a curveball with the women's tag belts. So I just told y'all earlier that the Anoa'i family and the Fatu family pullout game is the worst in the history of
It's
civilization.
I know what you about to say. It's too, they ain't even got there yet. But go ahead.
Are they too green? I don't know. Are they too green?
But
because there's some Tonga women too in the
yeah, the
performance.
Tonga twins. We
Tonga
talked
twins.
about we talked about them a few weeks ago. So
Yeah, the Tonga twins.
Oh,
they do. They ain't even made to the company yet. So you can't use them.
All right, well, I'm gonna flip it with the women. I'm gonna say the Stout Junts, Bianca and Jay.
Oh, Jay. Yeah. He said either one. Either.
You know what
I
I'm
thought you
saying?
Sexy Red and Glorilla. I ain't know what you talking
That
about.
man said the
The
Stout
Stout
Junk.
Joint.
I ain't heard
The
Stout
Stout
Junk in a
Joint.
minute, bro. Like,
That's Memphis, man. That's Memphis, man.
And
That
I'm gonna
phrase
say,
of the day is brought to you
I'm gonna
by
say-
birds.
I'm gonna say back for them Raw Tag Team titles, the Zambui Express. Nah, that's old
The
school.
Zam-
That's old school. Hey man, I don't see them losing. I don't see nobody beating them for a minute, unless it's somebody maybe from the Y6 that can come and take those belts from them.
good luck getting them hoes back if you do.
I don't see anybody. Honestly, I don't see Liv losing for a minute just because.
We just said who you think is going to win, who's going to beat them. We didn't take the duration of how long.
Hey man, let me finish
so
my story,
if it's 2 years, bro, who gonna be the one that's gonna
Let me
end them in
finish,
2 years? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
You gonna let me finish, right?
That's all I'm saying.
Look, hey, Mark, look, you gonna let me finish, right? Nah, man, but Rhea gonna take that thing, man. Honestly, Bailey, I'm thinking Charlotte gonna come back and get that belt.
Ooh. Will it be championship 16?
I don't know, will it?
She gonna eventually get it though.
Will it be 16? Is she that far?
Well, she up there. I
now?
mean, she's like at 14, like 13, 14 right now.
Oh wow.
Okay.
At least.
Wow.
She eventually get there, I think.
But y'all forget, there was a time where her and Sasha was trading that junk every week, seemed like. So she got like 5 or 6 of them reigns in like a month.
Yeah, and that was I hated to see that.
Yeah,
It still counts.
I know it still counts.
It was horrible though, man. That was horrible.
That's why you
That
need
was
one
hard.
belt, bro. That's why you need
That was
one
hard.
belt.
There he
no,
go with that one
Mark.
belt, man.
Stop.
You need one
Hey,
belt, bro.
hey, Memphis only had one belt, the Southern belt.
So
And
what
it
if you had?
was
Go ahead. Yeah, they
That's
didn't
all.
have just one belt.
The
They had a
Southern
tag.
belt.
Did we have a tag? Who's?
No,
They didn't have any tag.
when they
belts?
won the tag belts, they came from the AWA. When they
Damn,
won the
that is
tag belt,
right.
and then Austin Idol came and brought the international belt, and it was here for a minute, and then it left. So
Dang.
we only had the Southern belt here on a regular basis until the
I'll
unified
put it
belt
to y'all
came.
like this.
The Southern
I'll put
Heavyweight
it to
Champion.
y'all like this. Y'all just argued last week about John Cena not being worthy of chasing championship 17, right?
Right.
About 5 of them damn championships came from the World Heavyweight Championship. Take their world title away, we won't be having this conversation.
But they had to when they bought WCW. They had too much talent. They had to have more than one belt.
No, they didn't.
Yes,
They
they did.
did. That's just like saying
They
somebody.
had
it's
two
only-
shows too.
There's only one position at a job, and we all got to fight for that one position, bro.
Okay, y'all, you're a Cowboys fan, Quilly. You're a Cowboys fan, Sig. You're a Falcons fan, Ricky. So you're telling me if our team wins the NFC and Kansas City wins the AFC, then they're just 2 world champions?
No, that's why they have an
but you can
AFC
keep-
and an NFC.
Bro,
Both
you
of them
keep on-
still get a title, right?
They
yeah,
both get-
but
they
you
bo- they
ultimately
both get-
trying
they
to win the
both
Super
get-
Bowl. Trying to win the
Well,
Super Bowl.
Well,
Okay.
the mediocre titles, your ultimate goal is to get a world championship title match.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is Raw is the NFC and SmackDown is the AFC. So you're not
Right.
winning the ultimate championship. You're winning the NFC championship and an AFC championship, and that's it.
But you tried it, and Roman held the belt for 3 years, damn near.
Right. and we
That-
never
that's-
saw
And that's
them.
not, and they didn't make
Blame the
for
Booker. Blame the Booker.
but they
You
didn't
don't
make,
blame
they didn't make for good TV and stuff like that too. It just didn't.
Now,
But you can always say that with anything, because I was just looking at something earlier today where the team in Greece called out the Boston Celtics and was like, if you really want to be world champions of basketball, come play us, and you come play us.
You sound like that track dude that was talking about how you world champion when you're not going against the rest of the world. Yeah,
That's what he did, but that's what I mean. But everybody
agree with
always
that.
talk.
I don't
Everybody
world
always
champions.
talk about you're a world champion, but if you're a world champion, like World Cup, that's it. You win a World Cup, you are world champion. You can't say that. You can't say this country didn't do that. No, that's the World Cup that has everybody in it. They're world champions and stuff. So I mean, you have to have something, dog, or you're going to lose. No, you have to have something.
but Mark, look at this. It's like this. I agree with you if they only had one show, but they have two shows, and they have to spread the love. They got to give the people who's on another show an opportunity to get a belt, because if it was all on one show, no. So what you saying is you just have one world title and let everybody fight for it. No.
Yeah, you vote that thing. Whoever's the champion, Cody Rhodes. So Cody Rhodes is supposed to, and the fact that they still call it the undisputed WWE Championship is beyond me. Let Cody float that thing between Raw and SmackDown. You elevate the U.S. title on SmackDown. You elevate the IC title on the Raw, and we keep that thing going. That way, you don't have a guy that's having 16, 17.
So your problem is just the world title. It ain't no other title, no secondary title. You just concerned about the world title.
World Wrestling Entertainment, there should be WWE Championship, and then that's like having a Larry O'Brien Championship, and then you have Adams Championship too.
Well,
Now they have an NCAA tournament champion now. The Lakers were very happy to win them over the last year.
So yeah, they do got two champions.
And that count.
I mean, that's just it's a regular season title. I mean, the WNBA got the Commissioner's Cup as well. NBA just there in year 2 of this. They've already divided the teams up and stuff like that. But I mean, hey.